escape the justice my meaty clackers could provide. So I bought them a little unitard and found them a tiny cave. Then ran to the city's toughest gang and screamed there's no escape from the wrath of thunder and lightning. Just that fell from an angel's crown. Thunder and lightning. Round your jump, it'll take you down. Stones of war, tiny hammers of Thor. Thunder and lightning. One with the power to electrify, one with the strength to smash. First you hear that rumble, baby, and then you see the flash. My loins are filled like darkened clouds, evil has no chance. All shall tremble before the storm that gathers in my pants. Turns out being struck by lightning doesn't give you any powers. They caved my head in with a pipe and beat me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer. Lord, if you're there, please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns.
Holy shit, you're real?
Let there be thunder and lightning. Acorn shot from the tree of life. Thunder and lightning. High voltage nerves lighting up the night. Mighty balls gifted from Odin's house. Thunder and lightning.
Suck 'em!
Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello everybody, and welcome to a spooky Tuesday stream where today we're gonna be doing a bit of a holiday special for all y'all. That's right, spooks and scariness, the biggest of all being the big surprise stream for all of y'all. Like I said about a week ago, I'm going to be targeting trying to get in a third stream every week now. And as you can see, I have picked the most auspicious day to do it. The spookiest day, Halloween. I hope you all have been having a great Halloween so far, in whatever way you choose to celebrate. But today, we are going to be digging up the corpse of a game that we had played a while ago, but only in its earliest demo phase. Slay the Princess. And that's right. It has officially launched, meaning it is a full game now, and not just the demo we had seen before. And I'm very excited to see what can happen now. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weeks shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing? Today has been a very terrifying day for me. Work has been... And beyond work, my car is starting to do the exciting winter thing of, as soon as I start driving, the flat tire signal comes on. Well, not flat tire, basically low tire pressure. And, Terramon, you cretin. And I'll go, oh no, I need to go pump some air in my tire or else I will die. And then 5 minutes later, it fucking turns off because it's just the cold reducing the air pressure. And then as soon as the tires move a bit and they warm up, the air pressure goes back above the fucking sensor. So I'm like, fuck, does this mean I need to refill my tires? Or if I refill them and start driving, the pressure will just go up and then they'll explode and I die. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Any of you happen to be car people? Is anybody in my chat happen to be a car person and can explain to me, in winter, when it's getting cold and the pressure go down, but then as soon as you start driving, it go back up, do I pump more air? Or is that the mistake and that's going to cause it to be over pumped as the tires heat up? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm scared of either go, no, you should leave it. Yes, but Lotus, I can't trust you because you have actively tried to get me to kill myself before. There's a range that can be where it's fine and no, keep it as is. I'm not a car person, but a human person. Worst kind of person. Sorry, Marcy. Gotta be a tardy person. You kind of want them slightly flat? I've learned this the hard way. You can prove nothing. We'll see about that, Lotus. Okay. Then I'll target keeping it as is unless at the end of my commute it stays cold. If it stays like below pressure after I've driven for like 30 minutes, I think that's the sign it does need at least a little bit more air. But as long as it's basically by the end of my commute, no longer being a light, I'll probably leave it for then. Thanks for the advice, y'all. Thank you. But how about all y'all? Sorry, I just dove into my shit. No, wait, sorry, it's still about me. So work has been, for any aspiring video game or other product QA testers out there, people who want to professionally test programs, systems, and the like, I've got an exciting day of testing to tell you about. As I came in today, I was excited to get started on testing a new feature on the website that I'm working on. I, as the senior tester, have already written up the test cases, have my team ready with their accounts and all the information they need, and prepared to deal with a usual day of issues, ticket management, and the like. We start into it when all of a sudden one of my testers says, "Hey, I've hit an infinite loading screen." Now, that's not an irregular type of issue to hit, but they had not been doing anything particularly unique at the point. Then another tester tells me they're hitting it, then another. I pull up the system on my own computer, and would you know, I'm hitting infinite loading. So I reach out to the devs, and the devs respond with, "Oh, we have a bit of an issue with our authorization system as compared to the website. Essentially, every 4 hours or so, the authorization system and the website get out of sync. So it tries to check your login info, and then it says you're not authorized. You end up in an infinite loading loop. Basically, just every 4 hours or so, we have to kick it to get everything refreshed and good to go." I'm like, okay. Obnoxious for a testing day, obviously, having to break it up into 2 4-hour chunks, but not the worst thing that can happen. So I let them know it's happening. About 15 minutes later, they say everything should be working. I get my testers back to business. About 30 minutes later, I have a tester start reporting that they're being redirected to an error page. I'm like, oh no. What was this tester doing? Oh, nothing too particularly unique. Then another tester and another tester. And so I send a message off to the devs. However, this is a few minutes before a meeting I have with the developers just to get caught up on everything. So I really wait till the meeting and bring it up. And the devs start looking in and they realize 3 different programmers had pushed code changes to the environment we're working on at the same time. And that is always going to cause some level of conflict because the code will never be exactly the same, obviously. Obviously. But also, as they're looking at it, they realize all 3 had pushed broken elements for the feature we're testing. So they say, hey, we're going to go ahead, fix this, get a new version pushed, you should be good. I'm like, okay, I guess it happens. 30 minutes pass. I get told we're good to go. I get testers in. They start working again. And would you know it, we start hitting an infinite loading issue again. I message the devs, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're seeing a weird issue happening after that fix. Let me just kick the computer, essentially, and you should be good to go. They kick it. I get a message. All right, looks good to go. And I'm like, okay, cool. I tell my testers to get started. Before they even start, I get a ping from the dev. Actually, wait. We're getting a server error. Seems we fucked up something with the servers. Hold on a minute. 15 minutes pass. I get told, all right, server and system should be good. You could start testing. I tell my testers to get in testing. 15 minutes later, we get the infinite loading issue. I tell the devs we have the infinite loading issue for the 4th time today. They're like, all right, we'll take a look at it. They get into it. They say, all right, that's fixed. We're getting another server error. Give us 15 minutes. 15 minutes pass. They say, all right, system's fixed, server error's fixed. However, in doing that, we broke the tool you're working on. So everything should work except for the thing you're testing. Give us a bit. We'll let you know once that's fixed. We're about 6 hours into my workday at this point. And then we get a ping from a different development team that a high priority task is coming in, and all of my testers are getting pulled over to test that. That was my day. How was y'all? At the end of the day, for anybody wanting to become a video game tester, that is not dissimilar to how some of your workdays will look. Consider that whenever you want to apply to do such a job. Oh, God. Sounds a bit unpleasant. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, Marcy. All right. But let's go ahead and pop on over to Slay the Princess. I hope you all remember, but if not, I can remind you of what this game is. The last time we played this game, it was just a demo version, meaning each playthrough was only about 5 to 10 minutes, based on what sort of a plot line you were going down. But functionally, how it works is we arrive in a world with a narrator and ourselves. And the narrator informs us that we are here to slay the princess. And depending on our choices, methods, approach, eventually a conclusion is reached. And then the world will reset. And then we go again to see the consequences of our choices. After that, you're back at the beginning of the game. You can make a new choice. You go through your first round of decision making, then your second round of consequences. Now, of course, everything might have changed since that demo. There might be more stages. It might take much longer to get to the end, or there might simply be a vast expansion of the decisions we can make. For now, we will simply have to see. I want some of the consequences to step on me. Down, crazy. I do agree, but down, calm yourself.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh?
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You don't say. How is the game volume, by the way? I just had to grab I think the audio settings I was using for Andromeda. Y'all just let me know if it's out of balance, you can't hear the narrator or anything like that. In fact, just from my instinct, just from what I'm feeling right now, we're gonna have all of this voice up nice and high. Should be good.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And no matter what, y'all, I don't know if you guys remember our very first playthrough of this game when I was doing the demo. But I think we have to at least copy our very first choice. We have to go once again. After all, the first step we're going to do, our first playthrough, is the most important step in the hero's journey. The famous circular storytelling device that everyone uses. Who knows the very first step in the hero's journey? Anyone out there have answers? Come on, you should be studied up. Today's pop quiz day. What is the first step in the hero's journey? I remember it. Oh, what is it, crazy? Call to adventure. Ah, true enough, though that's not really a step that the hero takes, is it? That's just sort of a thing that happens. Us launching the game, I suppose, would be the call to adventure. Fine, then what is the first step that the hero takes? Come, chat. Well, I guess since we have no hands raised in the classroom, not even in the back, nobody? Well, of course, it is the denial of the call. We must take our very first step on adventure, everyone. The most important and first step for every hero is to tell adventure to go right the back the way it came, to fuck on off and to leave you alone. This seems like a whole hell of a lot of not my problem.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Of course!
Do you even know where you're going?
Not in the slightest. The other way, good sir. The other way. Okay, fine, you're persistent. No. Okay, fine. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope! Only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. Actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn. No. We're denying. We have to actively deny. We're not choosing an anti-hero path. We're not confused or uncertain. We are actively denying this journey. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Precisely, good sir.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Oh.
Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
You see, the first step and what voice emerges? The voice of the hero. I'm a genius. Already solved the mystery. Have to deny the call to adventure. If you don't deny the call to adventure, you'll never hear the voice of the hero. That's what I believe at this
Ignore
point.
that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking
He
about.
knows exactly what he's talking about, narrator. You don't know what you're talking about.
That's strange.
What?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Ah, you see. This is, of course, the step after denying the call. However, since it very much resembles the call to action, I feel like we have to be sure. Like, we don't want to make a mistake on the deny the call step, right? We have to make sure that we've really denied the call. This feels like another call to action, so I think the only heroic thing we can do at this point, that there's been a second call to action, is a second
Really
denial
wasting
of the
everyone's
call,
time.
obviously.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
I'm so
Like,
good at storytelling.
Dies.
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. No, this isn't a moral decision. I'm denying the call. So you're good. Maybe everyone should die. No, not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences
Huh.
aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand.
Ha! Joke's on you. I don't even weigh an ounce. How could I have an ounce of maturity?
But fine, you turn around.
The cabin could
trek back down the
need
path
some
you
lawn mowing. Maybe. Do you think it'd be okay if we just mowed the lawn and then left?
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
Okay,
Now, I'm not
okay,
normally
okay.
one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
That's true. That's true. So, well, let's recap what's happened so far. So, because we have to keep the hero's journey in mind. We want to be a hero here. We want to tell a good story. So we had the call to action, and then we took our first step and we denied the call. Then after we denied the call, there was a second call to action. So of course we did the fourth step on the hero's journey, which is the second denial of the call to action. So now we're at the fifth step in the hero's journey, the temporal induced looping call to an inescapable action. And I feel like the proper response to the fifth step being the third call to action. Yeah, Edoras, I think you have the right idea. Is we have to do now the sixth step on the famed. Everybody, guys, all right, chat. What's the sixth step on the hero's journey? I think we all know what the sixth step is. After the third call to action, which involves temporal reality bending, fate-related shit, you know? Come on, what's... My brain is way too slimy to understand. No, it's very easy, Marcy. It's just the sixth step on the hero's journey. I bet everyone knows the sixth step. You ignore the middle. Exactly. You perform the third denial of the call to action. See? Lotus knows the trick to remember. It's deny, deny, deny. So we have to do 3 denials in order to get onto the hero's journey. This is the sixth step, which is the third deny.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone.
Yeah, we have to
who
make
ever-
sure. What if we got tricked? What if this narrator was tricking us and we hadn't actually finished the denial, even the first denial anyway?
And here we go. as you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
You see, something's happening. No, wait. I was scared for a second. I was concerned and scared that suddenly the cabin's in the woods, you know? But something obviously eerie and evil is now happening. I think this is the sign. Think of a video game. How do you know you're going the right way in the video game? That's where the enemies are. So now everything's going eviler because we're making the right choices down the hero's journey.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Fuck. Wait. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's at least 17 calls to action. Shit. How many? Fuck, did I miscount somewhere? Like, I don't think there's supposed to be 17 denials of the that doesn't sound right. I don't think that's the
Wait.
The housing market here is in shambles.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Started blasting.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Right, I think there are 18 denials. Because we already did 3 denials, though, and there's 17 more cabins. That doesn't seem right.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Huh. All right. I'll be the first to admit it. I might have mixed something up in the hero's journey. All right. Nope, that's not on any of you. This is on me. This was a my bad sort of a situation, I think. Oh, chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods.
What's this?
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, yeah, no, wait. Lotus is right. We've now done the call and the denial.
You're here to
So we can now move on to the rest of the
don't,
hero's journey,
it will
right?
be the end of the world.
I got a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, has this happened? Okay. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise, dear. But I died. The whole world ended. Yeah, I feel like this might be the important one for us. Hey, those walls weren't here last time? You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Oh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Oh my god, I forgot we got other voices beside the hero. So yeah, based on your decisions, you occasionally get extra narrators with you, such as the voice of the hero. But we've found my favorite voice. I forgot how great this guy is. The voice of the contrarian. The most important voice to have. It's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Yes! I love this man! Fuck! We're going with anything the contrarian wants, we're gonna get.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Hell yeah! What we doing, contrarian?
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Hey, the contrarian is not a pathetic voice. He's a great guy. Okay. Okay, she actually oh no, you bastard, you're burned now, but I died. Yep, okay, head into the cabin now, where I'm definitely gonna slay the princess. This feels like being a contrarian, so I just have to pick it, since I know whose side I'm on, and that's the contrarians. Oh wait, we also don't have the option to turn around again.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Never. I will never take it seriously while the contrarian is unlocked.
A warning before you go.
I can't deal with this fucking wall framing everything.
She will lie. She will cheat.
Cheat?
She will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
How can she cheat? Wait, so I'm coming here to kill a princess, right? How does she cheat? Did we play this game before? Oh yeah, hey Sour, how you doing? We played the demo, but the game is now in its official release.
If we're stuck
So there's
going
new
in there, maybe we should
content,
believe her.
shit like that,
Maybe
you know?
she isn't
Achievements
a liar.
we can earn. Stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Thank you,
Ignore him.
Contrarian.
He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Though we are starting with our very first path we took during the demo,
Let's
just because I
keep
love
an
it.
open mind.
And we're going in. Nothing else we're allowed to do.
Cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Holy
It's all
shit.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What do you think, Contrarian? What should we do?
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Nah, he's got a point on that one.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have
Alright,
to
this
explain
music is starting to
incredibly
get to me a
simple
little
and
bit.
straightforward
Alright.
premise?
Hey, yo, everybody's got your lights off, right? Getting into the mood? Into the spoopy?
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
I'm kind of liking this effect. I feel like other games should use like this disconnected feature element movement stuff.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Yeah, what happens if I go crazy, huh? What's the matter? Maybe I am crazy. I'm crazy. I was crazy once. Then they threw me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
I'll pull you together.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
It is an interesting effect as long as you don't gotta interact with anything that's moving like that.
How?
True enough.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
I love the contrarian. I'm so here for his
What
energy.
you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Ooh, there's a mirror? Explore, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, there's definitely a mirror.
There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
This contrarian knows what the fuck. Wait, is this a bad sign about me? Is the fact that I've been openly and excitedly agreeing with everything the contrarian says? Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Yeah, why would you lie about the mirror?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, we're gonna approach the
Walk
mirror.
up to the
Fuck
wall
you.
next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
It's a little funny.
You reach forward and rub your hand
Ooh.
against the cabin wall.
Bird
Hope you know how
hand.
ridiculous you look right now.
Look at bird hand. Oh, right, our mouse is bird hand. I'm an idiot. I'm a blind idiot.
But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I'm gonna take the knife in case we need the knife. I don't think we'll need the knife because we're just like this princess shit all at the back of the mind. I'm just looking for this mirror now.
You take the blade from the
Oh,
table.
wait, look, we have it
It
in
would be
our little
difficult to slay the
hand.
princess and save the world without a
Xing,
weapon.
xing, xia, ka-chow.
Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Xia,
Then how are we supposed to hold it?
rah.
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it.
Ooh. Hey, yes.
You switch your grip on the
Yeah.
blade. Congratulations.
Stab, stab, stab. Thank you, contrarian.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
This is so much. Holy shit. Wait, V. Holy shit. Wait, is that a free one or is that from some Joe Cat sword? Damn.
Okay, fine. You're right.
I gotta
This
get a
does look
sword
lot
or a
better.
knife emote now.
It really doesn't.
Turning
matter.
grade
Just
with a
get on
knife.
with it and deal with the princess already.
Chat, please, I can't do this if none of chat wants to do this, but chat, please let me throw the knife out the window. I need to chat. Is it okay if I throw the knife out the window? Yeet.
Yes! Seriously. Ugh, you throw the blade at the window.
Oh shit,
dash
both
out
windows
the cabin
broke.
As your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends? Oh well. If the princess wasn't going to do it, the heat death of the universe was going to come for it eventually. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
It's fine, hero.
What's done is done.
Let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Shit. It's gonna take me all day to figure out which way to go, isn't it?
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Yeah. Just trip and fall? Yeah, no, we let gravity make the choice. Nope, that's a smart choice.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it.
Ugh.
The kind of indiscernible quality
Thick
that comes from
air
blending
with a
together
double
every
C, I
scent
guess.
bodies at once.
Extra
Odor that is
thick.
simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
They spelt thick wrong. You need 2 C's.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Her voice drags up the stairs?
Hello?
Oh.
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Contrarian, you're starting to pull away from me
I
here.
don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave.
Oh no, she's an
Feels
E
wrong. This
girl.
feels like a trap.
Oh
But
no.
whatever we do,
She's gonna
die.
drag herself up, pulling behind a giant crate of gamer subs. She's gonna. Are you thirsty?
We don't even have a weapon.
Ah shit. No, that's right. That's on me. Sorry.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
What's that, Contrarian?
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Shut up, narrator.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. So we got take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, take the soft stairs to the right. Ooh, fuzzy stairs.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
Huh.
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Huh.
First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
I might have made a whoopsie.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Yes.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Maybe should have taken the normal staircase. Oh.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Huh?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Fuck! Fuck! That's new. That's not how this path ended last time. I don't like this. Listen, last time in the demo, this led to like a shattered doll that looked half-starved, upset that we didn't come to do something the first time through. This is worse. This is worse to me. I don't like this. I don't like her fucking eyes bugging out of the darkness. I don't like any of this.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Yep.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, That was a trick.
God
Now
damn
it's
it, good
time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Thank you, Contrarian. Holy shit. I was getting real spooked, real scared, real unsettled there. The Contrarian showed up and reminded me how to not go crazy.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
Impatiently.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
sorry,
why
it took
you're
us a while to get here.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
He's just enjoying life to the fullest, but ruining it for everyone else.
You're here to...
He's just being an ass. Remember, though, I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal. Was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. You know what happened to me? Yeah, you know what? Let's just acknowledge what happened.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too.
No, I'm not
It's
talking
so
metaphorically. God damn it.
Terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
No, listen, I'm not talking I mean, like, there were, like, pillow stairs, and they literally engulfed me and pulled my existence apart and put it back together.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Alright, maybe she did understand. That's on me. That was on me. She did understand what I said the first
As the
time.
princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Yeah, I think she fully understood what I meant the first time. That was on me. I was being a dick.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Bro, I think cat's out of this bag. I don't know. Listen, this is all sorts of Schrodinger fucked up at this point.
Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin.
We just
Turned around and left until it's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever.
It was like
and
a
then you told us that
fractal.
the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Yeah, not much we can do about it now.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it.
What?
Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
But that's the contrary. I love him. I
You have a
love
job to
thinking
do here,
him.
and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Fuck it. Listen, at this point, I don't even think it's a good idea. I've just hitched my buggy to his wagon, and basically, I'm ride or die with the contrarian. I need some consistency in all this insanity, and just doing whatever he says feels like my anchor, my rock here. There's more of you now. Well, I know you're locked up down here. You're apparently a threat. I'm getting you out, try and free her. Wait, why is all of this... Is all of this lighting up? I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about the time. Well, let's first start with an explore. There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
Can
I
you
don't
make
feel like
more?
I've gotten any bigger.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no, look, this one got a sad face. And her hand is open. This one have normal face and her hands are clasped. I didn't notice that.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Huh. Yeah. Multiverse of madness.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
It could be fun.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Bruh, listen, if she keeps multiplying, that isn't more complicated. That's establishing a pattern.
How would we even do that? Where would we start?
Yeah, do I kill the fractals or the
We'd
OG?
always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window. I
Sorry.
wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
Contrarian, don't doubt yourself.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Wait, what if we keep fracturing her? Maybe that kills her. You know? Maybe it's like diluting shit, you know? Just, you know.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Ooh.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Alright, so... maybe we can find a contrarian version of her. Fuck! That's genius! That's the 5th step on the hero's journey. Fracture the evil villain until you find a contrarian ally within the fractals. Let's see here. This is the weird all of them highlighting one. Yeah, no, we just keep talking, see if we make more. What's your name? And can you fracture again?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
I want to pat this one on her head.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Huh. You're apparently a threat to the world. I'm sent to some... well, no, let's not go straight there. Yeah, let's ask if she knows why she's here.
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was.
All right. One with a mommy voice. What do you think?
But you know,
Oh,
right?
no, sad
You
one.
have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Aww.
Don't
Oh!
be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Is this the contrarian? Hey, crazy Seth? Is this the contrarian who you were looking for?
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
It's not that
We
hard.
need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Yeah, I kind of want to get the answer from all of them on this one. I want to see, like, this fractal of personalities' opinions on things.
Are you looking for the truth? Or are you looking for the right answer?
Listen, there's a lot of you. I'm certain a few of you are going to lie to me, so I like the truth, you know? But give me whatever you want, really.
What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person? I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that.
I like you. Pragmatist, princess.
Besides, you already know what I'm going to do. If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
You want to talk?
Not a single real answer.
This one hasn't talked.
At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction.
Yeah.
Infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree.
Oh no, the
There must be
contrarian's
something we can
upset.
do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
I think it
This
makes
is
it
reaching
better.
its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up.
But that's exactly the point, narrator. We're reaching the breaking point.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. You're
Maybe
trying
if
to
we
do the
break it
right
once
thing,
more, it'll shatter.
there's only
Exactly,
ever been the
crazy.
one
Just
option.
keep fracturing.
That option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
DIY harem? No. Marcy, no. That is not what we're doing here. All right, do all of it. Hell yeah, yeah, so that's why it's lit up. So we do all of it. So we've got 6 princesses, 3 options. So we get multiple renditions of each option too. This is perfect. This is perfect testing environment, really.
Wait, that's not right.
What do you mean?
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, are we going to achieve the infinite, Eric? Are we going to split infinitely?
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
I'll do a fucking clone jitsu over here.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh, that's great.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't...
We should have the voices split their own.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone.
Oh shit, did we kill the narrator?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
That's fine. Hey, so we did save at least one of you, right? Like, we left some of you, we killed one of you. We had to have saved one of you, right?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others,
they just don't fit.
Ooh. Yeah, that's on me. Sorry, my bad.
we can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Nah, I've felt like that some mornings after heavy drinking, dude. Ah, shit, hangovers could be a bitch.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I don't know how. I'm willing to try.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Damn, Contrarian, what?
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Oh, we could try to pull her back apart. I'm down. I'm down to attempt.
Please.
Okay, I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No, I just want to destroy everything. I'm not gonna fix you. So, yeah, no, I want to try. I want to give it. I want to give a good old college try. Oh, did I do that? Did I do that? But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone. Replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Oh shit! Wait,
try
I
and
won!
find her?
No, you guys remember what I said when I came in here? Didn't care about the princess. Goal was just find the mirror again? Boom! I'm so good at this game. I'm a super genius.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. You know, I want to comment on the narrator. We haven't. It's a little weird without him here, so we have to at least comment on it.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Not exactly.
Again,
We're still here.
What the hell are we supposed to do? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's not that bad.
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think we're supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
Well, sorry, Contrarian. We don't really got a lot of options here, my guy.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It'll be fine. Explore. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Yeah, Contrarian really kind of losing my... You approach the mirror. I want to see our bird face. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
You're not gonna No, I want Infinite Eric, not Infinite Princess.
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Oh, no, I'm not the vet. What I accidentally did to the princess is the vessel. So you're something that isn't all of them, though. You know what? Yeah, I said I'd give it a try to save her, right? Or to fix it, you know. Let her out.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone.
Man, the poor artist who had to
There
draw
are
and
some
animate so
tears
many
that
hands.
can never be unshed.
I am loving this,
This
honestly.
is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
With like the
moment
infinite
she arrived
hands
here,
and the covering the
she was
eyes and
going to
shit.
return
This
to
is
me.
very much like biblical angel appearance, you know?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Hey, Zelix. Yep, Tuesday stream. We celebrating Halloween with some spoopy princess stuff. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the end?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
You know, no, you got me. You got me on that one. That's fucking a point to you. And how you doing, Zelix? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the world beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, but fine. Keep your secrets, mystery woman. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
She is wait. The vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget if only you believe her to be able to. So the princess changes based on what we believe her capable of.
Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, wait. There's no way, like, if you get every ending and then come back to this, are they different? Did we discover, like, the hint to the secret ending? Are you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
This is all very Elden Ringy or Dark Souls-ish. Would be rather interesting, exactly.
Everything.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay, no, that's a dick answer. That right there is a Gandalf riddle answer. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I will never leave a beautiful girl like you dry. Fuck, I'm sorry. No, we're moving on. Nope. I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something.
Sprawling, unilluminated. Well, denying the call has always worked out for us, in my opinion.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you. You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
There we go. Saved into a box.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating.
All right, this is starting to get a bit too
until it
deep for
can no
me.
longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
I'm starting to get a little lot. I was very much keeping up, and now I'm getting a bit mixed up in the brain area.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Man, the child of the hero in her will look wild. Oh, infinite bird arms? Shit. Oh! She crashed my game! God! Alright, no, mad respect to her. Okay. That's meta as fuck.
You
Damn.
have returned to me.
Oh! No,
Though
she...
we were gone mere moments. I never left your side.
Wait, she didn't just crash it! Oh! Okay, that's a mind fuck. Okay, that's good. Okay, whoever made that choice, that was fucking good. Okay. Fuck.
What do you get if you cross a sorceress with a billionaire? A very rich person.
Hey, Ratchet, how you doing, my guy? Okay. Shit. So it lets you leave and keep it in that state forever, but as soon as you return, then you have to make the choice. Alright, that's fucking awesome. Alright, okay. Biblically accurate princess, fine. I will see if I can find more of you, and then if I can return. I don't know if that was just like this ending speech, or if that means there is more to this ending if we find more of them. But we'll see.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Which her?
You won't.
Oh!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Let's go find the fiend next. We need to find more mommies. Alright. God damn it, Ratchet. Are you just gonna keep reposting that clip? What is that game? Ratchet, we are playing Slay the Princess. This is a choice-based sort of horror game where essentially we go through one round making choices, then the world resets, and then we see the consequences of those choices. What clip? The story of Erica the Wet. God damn it, Ratchet. You did this last time. Fine. No, gaslight away, my boy.
You're here to slay her.
Alright, how do we get to... You want to do the muscle mommy. Muscle mommy, we have to be scared of how strong she is, right? But we can't get the beast mode. We need the demon mode. Don't worry, Marcy. We'll try to figure out. I might need some help, Crazy. I'm gonna need your help getting me there, but we'll make a good attempt at it.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up.
What's the difference between a
because
muscle
she is
mommy and a
dangerous.
tomboy?
She is
Well,
not
that's very
dangerous
interesting.
because
There's
she's locked
obviously a Venn diagram of features there, but a tomboy and a muscle mommy do occupy, I'd say, rather distinct areas, more so of energy and aesthetic. Admittedly, me personally, I think I fall into the IKEA problem, you know? What exactly is a chair versus when is it now a couch, you know? More of a I know it when I see it, you know?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Alright, be pragmatic.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I'll tell you what I love doing more than
Arguing
anything,
semantics
trying to
of
pack
hermetic
myself in a small
logic,
suitcase.
because the egg is
I can hardly
actually
contain
about
myself.
becoming
Aw, I'm sorry, Ratchet. Well, I guess that's very exciting for you, Ratchet. I wish you were better at containing yourself, though, to make packing easier.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Alright, I think to get to Muscle Mommy, I think we're gonna need the knife, and we need to go to try to kill her, and I think we need to fuck up. I think we need to fuck up when trying to kill her. Yeah? I think that's what we gotta do. Viva la révolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
This is the multiverse you created? Functionally, yeah, sure, Ratchet.
She will lie, she will cheat.
It's a multiverse
She
that
will do
starts breaking
everything in
based
her
on our
power to stop you
perception
from
of our
slaying
own
her.
decisions, essentially.
Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, so we go in without the knife, I think is a good way to get overpowered by Mommy. I'm sorry, I mean Princess, the princess.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, I don't want to do this right. I want to meet the muscle mommy.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
I'm now realizing how much of this is also the same with when we came down here when everything was wrong. And the fact it's so similar to when everything is wrong is kind of fucking with me more than anything.
Hello? Is someone there?
Caca, motherfucker.
You know
I'm a
what they say
bird.
about cold spaghetti? Those who forget the pasta are doomed to reheat it.
It's hypnotizing.
God damn it, Ratchet.
It's the kind of voice
This is a
you
very
only have to hear
serious and
once to
dark
remember it
game,
for
and
the
your
rest of
your
life.
fucking meme commentary is not helping.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm so tainted by the contrarian. Fuck it, this is what I'm doing. I gotta, you know, I think I'm here to slay you?
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Hey,
Walk
how
down
you
the
going,
stairs
girl?
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could
All
someone
right,
like this be a
Simp,
threat
calm
to anyone?
down.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Could she be riding on me here? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
We could take a look at the chains. You'll let me get nice
Only
and
making
close.
this more difficult.
Damn, her eyes are huge.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
You were a mistake. Are you here to kill her? Eric, you are here to kill her, not breed her. I understand. Focus. All right. Okay, Ratchet. Sorry, I'm focusing. Right, killing.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, no, I'm acting this way so I can get up to her with her guard down, and then I can like get my hands on her, and then, you know, just kind of do some light choking, and
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Wait. I think I know what to do. You guys are gonna have to trust me on this series of choices. I think I know what to do. I think I have it.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well, fuck. Trust the process. Yeah, just fine. Don't trust me, trust the process.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Damn, that's some detailed woodwork. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Hey! Let me out?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Fuck you, narrator. It's met with you.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Slay the princess.
You make your way to the
They locked me down here too.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken
How
the
short
blade
are we?
like you
Or
were
a bird
supposed to.
dude, so I'm like picturing a Kenku, you know? Like, not super tall. Wait for trick-or-treaters? Ah, gotcha.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
It's okay. Things get bad, you know, we can find something to eat, you know? I mean, there's just gotta be something down here in the basement we can eat, right?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
We really don't have to listen. We don't have to resort to cannibalism yet.
She rips her flesh from her bone. The sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way
Think we're
down
gonna
here,
be.
but
Yeah,
there's a
I
time
think I needed to
strike.
bring the
It's
knife
now.
down to do what I was thinking. All right, y'all. Chat, do we commit to the decision we've made so far, or do we try to go for the mommy? I feel like chat really wants me to go for the mommy. Oh, I didn't make a save. Never mind. We're committed. We are committed.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
All right, I think as long as we have the knife and we use it to free her, I think we could still get to where I'm trying to get to.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Oh,
you
she
place
got a
the
little
blade
blood
against
on
the
her
ragged,
mouth.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
God, her eyes are huge.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
What do you call it when a
blood
zombie
from her
hands you a
wounded arm
gift?
dripping
A
rhythmically
dead
to the
giveaway.
ground.
Like the corpse
How
bride.
is she still smiling after everything?
Because she likes
It's
us.
like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Now, y'all, this is where you need to trust the process again, because something, if it still goes the way I think it did in the demo, something's gonna happen that's gonna make everybody very sad about what we're about to do to the princess.
No, we won't have any of that.
Yeah.
The stakes are too high.
Here
You
it
can't
comes.
just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Ratchet, you think she cares about blood loss? Come on, this is a princess. They're above such things.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
We have to get beaten down by her to fear her, but also, we can't have her go beast mode. So I think what we have to do is get her to kill us while we try to fight ourselves.
What are you doing?
Let's see, where is it? There it is.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
This like Stanley Parable? It's a little bit like Stanley Parable, Rich. Okay, where is it? Resist.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance,
Come on,
the
mommy.
princess takes a cautious step forward.
Come on, mommy.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it
Fuck!
into your chest.
Oh,
Tearing
God, didn't
through
even
flesh
hold
and
back.
Sinew. It is agony.
No hesitation from this girl.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake. you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Yeah, well, fuck everyone.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning
Yeah, this
pain
might not be Muscle
slices its
Mommy.
way into your body.
There's a way to get her to just break the chain, I think, and I forgot what it was. I think I have to bring the knife. I have to be threatening enough to her that she tries to get out without trying to chew through her arm. So she has to be more threatened by us than by the chain, I think, is where I fucked up. I have to bring the knife.
I'm sorry.
Damn, girl, take a breath and aim, please.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Yeah, that sounds like it, yeah.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
I am very interested to see which one this gets us, though, because I don't remember this from the
One
demo.
last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor.
No,
your
in the
blood
demo,
pooling
this
around
did get you the
your
muscle
limbs
mommy, but I don't think it
unresponsive.
will in this one.
The princess stares down at your ruined chest.
Because
as
in the
tears
demo,
carve
she doesn't
rivulets
take
of
the
ink
knife when you
down her
stop for yourself.
blood-splattered cheek.
She says, "Oh, I see you're fighting. I'll make it quick." And she just snaps your neck. She doesn't take the knife. So this is a change from the demo. I think in the demo this will get you the muscle mommy, but it doesn't look like in this version it will.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Yeah, exactly, crazy. That's how I
You made
remember
your
it.
choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh, you bastard. You took my free will from me.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about?
I mean,
We
you still
just
need to
met for the
collect
first
all the
time.
personalities. Right, so we could go back and meet the biblical princess once we have all the endings. Exactly, Marcy.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best
Ooh,
to keep
wait,
it
what
that way.
personality did we unlock? That'll really let us know who we're about to see.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
What is this fucking hammy voice? Ah, yes. He did not approve of us last time, did he, boys? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be, sneaky about it.
Our beloved?
Yes, of course. I love her more than my own life, sir.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Precisely no. Be careful, boys. I believe the narrator is onto our schemes.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table.
Literally.
You should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be
Yeah, the
foiling
four of
any
us.
and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yeah, me, the hero, the smitten, and the princess. The four of us. Yeah, okay, got it.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
I will
Sounds like he's the
never
sort who'd
ignore
sacrifice
him.
the whole world for a peck
Listen,
of the
I
cheek.
might not do what he says, because he's so hammy, but he's so entertaining, I can't ignore what he says, narrator.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I want a conversation between the smitten and the contrarian. I'm sorry, that feels like that'd be fucking hilarious. Really did happen? Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I You know, there's a great... I want the narrator to answer to this.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Exactly.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ.
Thank you,
I'm
Smitten.
not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
Well, I didn't say it
Asking
like
It
that.
seems to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Wait, you know there were consequences? Oh, right.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Oh, the hero doesn't remember the very first time through. Yeah, so for anybody new to this game, the first time you make some choices, the second time through is when shit gets a little
Yes, but
off.
in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Listen, once again, never listen to anything the voice of the simp says, but let him keep talking. It's beautiful.
Convoluted. I don't
Thank
know
you,
how
Smitten.
this premise
Exactly,
could be any more
Crazy.
simple.
Thank you,
Princess
Smitten.
bad,
Here,
stop
have a
her,
lollipop.
save everyone.
I'm with them. Gonna find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Smitten, as long as you don't suggest things and just restate what I say in your own words, you're perfect.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation.
Alright, well, let's talk about this princess. No, we're good. We're good to go.
A warning before you go any further.
Blah, blah, blah. I already know.
She
It's
will
okay.
lie.
She cheat, blah,
She
blah.
will
I
be-
don't
We
care.
already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Thank you, Smitten.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do. But I also speak from the heart. My
I
passions are
do.
too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are
Love
strong and
him.
all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus. The interior
Oh.
of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Wait, we have a mirror
its stone
again.
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries.
Wait, why do we have a mirror
A
here?
prison befitting a royal prisoner. The
Re-
only furniture of note is an ornate
Reality
wooden
shouldn't be,
table
like,
with a
shattered or
pristine
fractaled
blade
again,
perched on
should
its
it?
edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold up. Wait, why? The mirror shouldn't be here. Should it?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see.
Maybe the mirror's now, like, we unlocked the mirror?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't guarantee.
Confirmed, we have feathers.
We have a feather out of place.
Confirmed. Well, we'll
You
bring the
take
knife
the
with
blade
us.
from the table.
Worst case, we have to
will be
use it to
difficult
cut her
slay
arm
the
off. It'll be
princess
fine.
and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Precisely. Holy
Hopefully
shit,
it
it's
doesn't
Outer
put her on
Wild.
edge.
Are we a
And
cockatree? I'm really
hopefully it
picturing a
doesn't get turned
Kenku,
on us.
personally.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that
Just
you
a
took
little
the
bird
ride. You
boy.
needed
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
your
Just a
job.
little bird boy. Darling,
To the basement
I've
creaks
come
open,
to save thee
revealing an
from this
intricate
horrid
stairwell.
place.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of
Crow
the torches
proportions.
positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight,
Fear not, my dearly beloved.
but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Fear not, my darling, I've come to save you.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Alright, bro, just don't open up that hard, okay? Listen, fine, we could go for it, but just don't open with that energy, please.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Thank you, voice of the
Yes,
hero.
for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Darling.
with the princess. There's a
You
heavy
waited
chain
for
around her
me.
wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but
We
surely
get
she
on
can
one
hear
knee.
my spirit.
Thank you, Smith.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Back? Hey, princess. In your memory, have I been here before?
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
She also said, come back, bro.
And she called us a hero.
She also said, come back.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Am I the only one acknowledging she said, came back?
Waiting for you to come back.
Thank you!
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained.
But calm down,
by
Marcy.
cruelty.
Calm down with that.
And you've died before. So an entire world has
Thank
been
you,
damned
V.
to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
I'm sorry, the smitten time. We can't start using that excuse, Marcy. We can't start typing bullshit. I go, guys, I'm sorry. The smitten said that. It wasn't me. It was the smitten. Oh shit, hell yeah, we gotta explore all of this. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that, my beloved?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery.
Look at the
to show
face, it's
us
so
mercy
different.
And make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we started talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh fuck, wait, did we... Did we think her into a...
Isn't that just like our darling
The smitten
princess?
gave me
She
$5
wants
to
to
say
make us
it.
happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
She's willing to end the world for us. How adorable.
Listening to her, that's a confession.
No. No, I don't wish for you to end the world, for then how would we be together?
Then I didn't end the world.
Oh! Well, then I didn't do it. I trust her. That seems like a trustworthy answer.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
I'm so terribly sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. 'Twas extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic...
Quiet, you!
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
A little bit. But don't, I'm certain the smitten will say something that will reassure all of us.
That's because she's perfect.
Smitten. I was really looking for some reassurance here.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Now that's a fucked thought. Hold up. Hey, do you have a narrator?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Hey, do you have a narrator?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Is that true? Wait, if we believe it, does it become true?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Fool, we are orcs, which means things conform to what we think collectively. Your hands are small and dainty enough to be removed without harm.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our story.
Not to mention those grippers she got. Hey, we have not seen her grippers. Those dogs have never been out, Lotus.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
Nay, we shall never lay a finger upon this beauty.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... Yes.
Yes?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Hold on, wait, Smitten. Can we have a timeout and a group session here to really discuss this plan? I don't like you straight up jumping to killing ourselves.
You wouldn't. I would.
He would! No, narrator, he will do it. He will. Listen, do not question this man, please. He's fucking crazy.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach
So
the princess
dainty.
and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
God damn,
I'm
Smitten.
free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh yes, my love.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Fuck. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Thank you, Smitten.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Sad.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want to replay that fucking reading again. That was absolutely fucking gorgeous. That was amazing. Just, I don't know. What do you want to do? Fucking flawless. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Shit. The music's getting a little... Uh-oh.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, no.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you.
She's
she
not...
isn't a good liar.
No, this
Are you
isn't...
starting to trust me now?
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Them eyes getting bigger.
I fail to see the problem here.
What?
Just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I can't resist the paradox. Oh, shit. It probably isn't good. Yeah, but you see, I'm too much with the contrarian. I gotta know. I gotta know what the fucking paradox does. She's changing into older and older anime styles.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh! Babe, you're back. Angelic princess. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match.
Alright, bro, you need to calm the fuck down now.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No, don't worry. The biblically accurate princess has just incorporated her into another one.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Ah. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
The biblically accurate angel shows up, not mommy. We gotta do something else to get mommy, I think. Achievement unlock, you've grown? Hey. You've grown. Uh-oh. Oh, Lotus, I'm kind of on your side, I'll be honest. The biblical version is kind of mommy for me as well. Hey, ma'am. How you doing?
Lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Damn.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, hey, maybe we can get an answer of what they want.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. And what I
So
am
you
is
won't know
different
what
from
you
I
want
was.
until we're done?
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same thing I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Let's see here.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible.
So you cut off
The only
paths, like
paths of
fully?
value are those that are yet untread.
So this is an explanation then. This feels like, you know, a bit of meta shit for like cutting off routes that you've already done and explaining why one restart is a fresh slate and another restart isn't a fresh slate. Solid explanation, in my opinion. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy
Ooh. My joy is seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. What are your thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Huh. Alright, cool. Well, wait, let's see if they have a number.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow. You will have your rest in due time.
Alright.
I
I think we only have time for one more, y'all, so I think we gotta get into fisticuffs while she's still chained up. Can't convince her we're gonna save her. We gotta roll in unarmed fisticuffs and try to beat the shit out of her, and I think we'll lose fisticuffs.
You're on a... You're here.
Quiet, you.
You make your way up. A wall. She will love
Let's go.
the interior of the blade.
Quiet, you.
Her voice is don't.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see.
Let's kick her fucking
You're trying to get her
ass.
to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
It's a bird face. I hope you like birds. I'm a bird. Hi.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
see,
wall of the basement.
You thought it was your Kenku rescuer, but it was actually me, John Cena.
Beautiful.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I am begging you to state.
Hi. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking...
Let's see here. Wait, can I just fucking go for it? No, last time when I went to examine the chains, I didn't have the option to, like, kick her ass.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Can I just go straight into punching? Oh. Looks like I can't just start, like, going ham? Oh, cool. Hey, V, really? Eric's live. That's cool. You need to go check him out. Alright, I think if she's threatened by me enough, she'll just bust out of the chain without trying to slowly chew through her arm. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Let's go for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's starting to get the face.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
That Eric's kind of crazy. How could you?
What? You're going to try and kill me?
The face, the voice, I think we might be
You'll
there.
regret this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save.
Oh
after all.
boy.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs.
I got a knife!
Quiet. Where the
Fuck,
princess
she
sat
chewed
only a moment
out.
ago,
Shit.
There's only a severed arm. Its cooling flesh still chained to the
I think
wall.
I had to bring the knife with
And
me. I
she
keep thinking I
is
can get into
nowhere to be
fisticuffs,
seen.
but no, I had to bring the knife with me.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart.
Yeah, I think
to
we're gonna
corners
get the
of room.
beast. I'm sorry, y'all.
I
I
don't see
fucked
her.
up.
Where is she? You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Come on out. Let's get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
You do your best to patiently wait her out, but eventually, exhaustion starts to set in.
Shit.
Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Well, we locked the door behind us so she can't slip by. But we can't fall asleep. We have to get into a fight. It's the only chance.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. Her ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp
Yeah, we're
fingers
definitely
lose
getting
their
the beast,
grip on
y'all.
the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on
Yeah,
a
the
path.
beast.
She does a cat. I don't see why that matters.
Oh, wait, what
Alone
voice?
as a
Ah,
lion,
shit,
and
I wasn't
if
paying
anything,
attention.
She's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there
The
whenever she
hunted.
wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Ooh.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Maybe.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time.
I know
Wind
you're
rushing
watching,
in through
Pam.
cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade The blade is your implement. You take the blade from the... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old
Into
wooden
the hunter's
staircase.
den we go.
It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
It's for the best that we kill her?
The air seeping up from below is
Probably doing her a
warm
favor.
and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying
Y'all
her
ready
would
for a
probably be
furry
doing her
mommy?
favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to
I'm sorry, the
earth
smitten said
floor
that.
of a starlit pit.
Oh,
The walls are
shit.
obscured
Does
by
she
an
have a
impenetrable
tail?
darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly
shit.
the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
No, she's a monster.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves,
Oh, fuck
staring
this.
hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
How dare you call my knife a splinter?
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move.
That is incredibly unpleasant. Alright, move now. Okay. Yeah, no, I trust him. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct.
Fuck!
As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have
Holy
been, her chains
fuck!
rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze.
Alright, Hunted, I trust you. What next?
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes
those
peering out at you from
fangs.
just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Oh, we have to just act. Run for the stairs? No, no, no. Sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. Stop hiding and show yourself.
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my
Well, this looks like
whims
Juniper would.
and my
Oh, this looks like
will.
something Juniper would draw. I was about to say, I do feel a little like big form Junie kind of hunting me right
Ask her
now.
what she wants.
She
Just
got that bitch
slay
drawn.
her.
She ready.
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She's clearly not.
Why? Why do you want to kill me?
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Oh well, fuck you.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
I agree. Survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Play dead. I think Counter-Strike's feeling like Play Dead or Counter-Strike. What do you guys think? Play Dead or Counter-Strike? I feel like both feel like solid options. What do you think? Counter? I don't know. It's either bait a trap or just depend on our own reaction speed. get salty with some Counter-Strike. All right, we'll go for the counter then.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
Agreed.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once
Hey!
more, on the blade and lash out. It's your sense sprawling, and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into
But a
the
bruise
darkness.
for a cut is a good trade.
Look at that. We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She do got them bird feet, though.
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines.
Damn, that
spine
didn't work.
severed,
Ooh,
blood
feathers.
rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark.
Chapter 3? What? Wait.
On a path in the wood, you felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly, she didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
Oh, fuck.
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to
The
hit them.
Stubber!
You have to show them your authority.
Yeah!
Bully that thinks they own you. Great. So you've been here before.
Pog.
That
Wait,
doesn't
does
bode
that
well.
mean... Wait.
You're not supposed to have been
Is
here
it possible
before.
for us to
This
pick
is
up the
supposed to be one
smitten
and done.
and then to pick up... Like, if we then go the other way to then get the contrarian? Can we get the smitten and the contrarian talking? Hold up.
Shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
Onward, lads! No quarter!
And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Hell
No
yeah,
complaints here.
stubborn.
Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Hell yeah, I'm with stubborn. Let's go. Alright, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her. But we're so small. We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us...
Like, pray again that she's sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we gotta put. Okay.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits.
Ooh.
You know, we've already been over the plan. I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's the best plan!
It's a better plan than you had last time. I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings.
Where's the door?
Blade is your implement. Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade, even if it's not a very big one. Is no one going to mention the mirror?
How about that there's no
What are you
door?
talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us. If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and... Yes,
We'll need
take
the
steel
blade.
claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. Good. One step closer to ending this. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
Yeah?
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
I think we have to go with the stubborn. I think that's our best option.
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
Hey, narrator, would killing her be doing her a favor?
It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, met only with the sounds
Wait,
of
was I seeing
ambient
things, or was that a more
No voice
human
slinks
fist than
confidently
the
up the
bird
stairs.
usually?
No entity
I don't
threatens
think
violence
so.
or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Cool.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening
They're
to
gonna
swallow
have
you
beady
whole.
eyes in the darkness, aren't
There
they?
is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Ooh, step into the shadows, try to lure her out, step ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of
She
movement.
might be. I don't like you saying that, crazy.
Yeah, she's about to strike. With
Oh!
the silence
Fuck!
of a
She got
determined predator,
wings!
The princess erupts from the shadows. You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment. See, I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I think you have the wrong
Oh shit,
door.
is that milk?
Leather Club's 2 blocks down.
Hey, my guy, we're trying to slay a monster
you.
in this in our story game. How you doing? How's your Halloween? How'd your costume turn out, my guy?
Re-engaging with even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark.
Hell yeah,
The
we
glint
got
of
her.
bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart. And then it all reaches a climax. And...
But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of the world unraveled. Am I free, they ask. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? And is that a mirror?
It's going to be okay. Trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
It's too late. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Approach the mirror and descend. You've witnessed Oh, you've withered. Wait, I didn't grow, I withered? Hold up, wait, I thought, why wouldn't I have grown? Yeah, I'm real curious what happens if you don't start with the corrupted ending like we did. Oh, damn.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once, and all of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
How can you stand to be contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not really, it all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is consumed by instinct. A predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a bold heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Do you not care what I bring you next? Oh, do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
And bees.
Beingness. Hey, Azzy, how you doing? So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change, to grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my
What the dog doing?
What that dog doing? Hey, guardsman, how you doing?
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I'm also very sorry, Azzy and guardsman, because that is all we have time for today. I had a lot of fun playing this, and we will be going after more endings as we move forward. After all, I do owe you all a muscle mommy, but I'm afraid that is all the time I have available for today. I had a lot of fun with us diving into this game again. There's so much more we need to do, but for now, I have to wish you all a good evening, a good night, and I hope to see you all just as soon as possible. This game is pretty cool. Looking forward to more. Hell yeah, I agree. Thanks for streaming earlier time. Of course, Marcy. But, for now, remember, I love you all. Now then, let's take a quick look and see if we have any good rating targets. Good night, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you, first time chatter, Chas Block. Hello and welcome. Thank you for lurking for our stream, my guy. New person, it's too late for you, but fine. Chas Block. An official welcome from my chat. So I believe for now, let's go ahead
Headshot.
and do a good old-fashioned raid. And oh, Palm is live, and it's been a hot fucking moment. So I think we're gonna go ahead and raid Palm today. And it looks like she's doing some Halloween horror, so that should be good. Well, I hope to see you back here, Chasblock. I'll keep my eyes peeled. But for now, good evening, good night, good rest of y'all's week, and I'll see you just as soon as possible. Here is our classic. Nope, we're doing something new. Happy Spooky. All right. Here's y'all's message. Grab it, and let's get ready to raid, y'all. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's have an amazing moment.
Struck by lightning in the junk, fell to the ground in